Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue the Saturday topic, that is toxicity of hazardous chemical in the workplace. So we have seen the effect of certain effects of chemical on the different part of the body such as lungs, liver, nervous system. Today we are going to continue, that is the effect on kidney, reproductive system, skin, and certain skin causing chemicals or chemicals which causes the cancer. So that is the first one, that is a chemical affecting the kidney. So there are certain chemicals which affects the kidney. We know that kidney filters the blood. So it is one of the organ which does the very important functioning of filtration of the blood. So it filters the blood और the materials that are to be excreted. जो बॉडी में से बाहर excrete करना चाहिए वो चीज़ को वो excrete कौन करता है? Kidney. And their cells are particularly exposed to the pollutants. So these kidney cells are normally exposed to the pollutants. So the chemicals which used to which are chemicals which are dangerous or which are affecting the kidney, these chemicals are said to be the nephrotoxins. So the chemicals which affects the kidney, they are said to be the nephrotoxins. Or you can say that, so the chemicals which damage the kidney are called the nephrotoxins. So nephrotoxins, these are the chemicals which damage the kidney. So there are different other examples of certain chemicals which damage the kidney. They are carbon disulfide, chloroform, ethylene chlorohydrin, mercury, turpentine, uranium and its compound. These are the example of certain chemicals which normally damages the kidney, or they are considered to be the nephrotoxin. So these chemicals may have a short-term impact, short-term effect, or the long-term effect, or the chronic effect. So all these three stages of the effect can be seen by these chemicals. So what are the symptoms of the short term effect? So during the short term effects of this chemical, it results in difficulty in passing the urine. So urine पास करते समय डिफिकल्टी होती है ऐसे पेशेंट में when the chemical have a short term impact, or sometimes the presence of blood in the urine. So if a patient is suffering from the if the patient is suffering from nephrotoxin, then short term effects will show you the presence of blood in the urine, or sometimes difficulty in passing the urine. Now for example, carbon tetrachloride. It is again a neurotoxin, nephrotoxin. It has effects on, it affects the kidney and it has a long term effects. एग्जाम्पल फॉर कार्बन टेट्राक्लोराइड जो है उसका लॉन्ग टर्म इम्पैक्ट होता है, एंड दिस केमिकल नॉर्मली रिजल्ट इन क्रॉनिक किडनी डिसीजेस. कभी कभी किडनी का फेलियर भी टेक्स प्लेस करता है, फेलियर ऑफ किडनी, or you can say that breakdown of the kidney also takes place. So also you can say that in case of the chronic kidney diseases, you can find out ऐसे जो पेशेंट होते हैं लॉन्ग टर्म इफेक्ट वाले पेशेंट, या क्रॉनिक किडनी डिसीज वाले पेशेंट जो होते हैं, उनके यूरिन में प्रोटीन का प्रेजेंस होता है, प्रेजेंस ऑफ प्रोटीन इन द यूरिन, और उसे यूरिया भी कहा जाता है, प्रोटीन यूरिया. सो नॉर्मली प्रोटीन इज एब्सेंट इन द नॉर्मल urine, normal person urine, but certain person if suffering from kidney diseases, chronic kidney diseases, they may show the presence of the protein in the urine, या फिर उसको हम प्रोटीन यूरिया बोलते हैं या फिर एल्बुमिन यूरिया बोलते हैं, and it is an index that kidney damage is being inflicted by nephrotoxin. ये प्रोटीन का प्रेजेंस देखने के बाद हम बता सकते हैं कि a person is suffering from the nephrotoxins. And sometimes this chronic kidney diseases can also lead to the high blood pressure. So these chronic kidney diseases sometimes leads to the high blood pressure, which in turns result in the cardiovascular diseases. Next organ, that is chemical affecting the reproductive system. So when certain chemicals which affect the reproductive system, then we used to say these toxins are said to be the gonadotoxins. इस प्रकार के टॉक्सिन को हम गोनाडोटॉक्सिन कहते हैं. So reproductive system encompasses the ovaries and in the woman and the testes in the men. So reproductive system जो होता है मेल और फीमेल का अलग अलग होता है. In case of the woman, ovary is a reproductive system, and in case of male, testis is the male reproductive system. And these two parts, that is ovaries and testes, they are said to be the gonads, and the chemical which affects these gonads, they are said to be the gonadotoxin. So remember, the chemicals that has adverse effects on these organs, reproductive organs, they are said to be gonadotoxin. Effect on the male organ, there are certain chemicals which affects on the male organ, and these chemicals are nothing but the cadmium, chloropyrene, lead and mercury. So these are certain chemicals which are considered to be very dangerous for the male organ. Which part? Reproductive part. Similarly, there are certain chemicals which are dangerous or which affects the female organ. So the effects may be the sterility in the male or the female. So and next is the spontaneous abortion. Sometimes due to the effect of these chemicals, they may cause the spontaneous abortion, miscarriages as well as the suspected birth deformities. मतलब बर्थ में अलग हर एक प्रकार के अलग अलग प्रकार के डिफॉर्मिटीज या abnormalities देखे जा सकते हैं. So a female organ, if it is facing a chemical toxicity, then they may face all these things. Certain chemicals which affects the reproductive system of the female, they may be halogen, nitrogen oxide, arsenic, benzene, cadmium, carbon monoxide, DDT, lead and vinyl chloride. So these are the group of certain chemicals which are considered to be very dangerous for the female reproductive organ, because they may cause sometimes the sterility, abortion, miscarriages and the birth deformities. Next, coming up to the certain chemicals which are causing cancer. According to the WHO list, there are several categories in which the chemical may be placed depending on the quality of evidences that link them with the cancer. So says that WHO, World Health Organization, has already listed certain categories of the chemicals which may cause cancer. So there are almost 21 group of chemicals which are proved to be carcinogenic. मतलब ऐसे कुछ chemicals 21 groups के ऐसे कुछ chemicals हैं जो कि carcinogenic माना जाता है. And which of them? For example, asbestos, next is a benzene, 2-nephthylamine, nickel refining, vinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride is normally considered to be very dangerous because it is carcinogenic. So remember, vinyl chloride, benzene, normally it is present in all type of organ failure may be caused due to this benzene, asbestos and naphthalene amine. These are certain chemicals which may be or these chemicals may cause cancer or they can induce cancer. Next is the chemical affecting the skin. So you know that the most common of the occupational disease caused by the chemical are skin irritation. So if a person is facing any type of skin irritation, that means they are allergic to that chemical in the form of eczema. So eczema is normally the nothing but the skin irritation and may be caused due to these certain toxic chemicals. So the primary irritant may be include some of the primary irritant which may include alcohol, calcium oxide, esters. These are certain chemicals which are the primary considered to be the primary irritant because on contact with the skin it causes the irritation, and later there are certain irritant which penetrates the sweat gland. तो जो कोई स्वेट ग्लैंड के अंदर में पेनिट्रेट करता है एंड प्रोड्यूस स्वेलिंग करता है, SWELLING. It first it penetrates the sweat gland and then it produces swelling of the glands accompanied by discharge called the acne. उसके बाद एक discharge होता है, normally उसे acne कहा जाता है. Some of the examples may be chlorodiaphenyls, cutting oils, paraffin, petroleum oils, oil. These are this few example of certain chemicals which affects the skin. So next topic slide, that is threshold limit value. So what is the threshold limit value? It is also written as TLVS. In the short form it is said to be TLVS. It can be abbreviated as TLVS. What is T stands for threshold, L stands for limit and V stands for values. So these are the certain standards which was put forward by the American Conference or Governmental Industry Hygienist and which is referred by the India. And these values, the standards which is put forward by the American government, it is followed by the Indian peoples at the workplace. So you can say that American Conference of Governmental Industrial Hygienist, or it can be abbreviated as AC. A for American, C for Conference, G for Governmental, I for Industrial and H for Hygienist. It is one of the organization which used to publishes these वैल्यू एनुअली, हर एक साल अपने एक वैल्यूज जो होते हैं वो पब्लिश करते हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एंड इट डिफाइंस कौन से प्रकार के स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉलो करते हैं. इट डिफाइंस द एयरबॉर्न कॉन्सेंट्रेशन टू विच इट इज बिलीव्ड मोस्ट वर्कर में रिपीटेडली एक्सपोज विदाउट एडवर्स इफेक्ट. मतलब वो ऐसा स्टैंडर्ड सेट करते हैं कि वही स्टैंडर्ड में वो वैल्यूज रहना चाहिए. इफ इट गोज बियॉन्ड द लिमिट देन इट मे कॉज द एडवर्स इफेक्ट टू द वर्कमैन और द पीपल हु आर एक्सपोज टू द वर्कप्लेस. So it is, what is this American ACGIH? It normally publishes the value, एक value ऐसा publish करते हैं हर साल and it defines the airborne contaminants. airborne के contaminants के standards को लोग set करते हैं और ये value देते हैं and it is believed, ऐसा माना जाता है कि जो most worker है may be repeatedly, अगर ये बार बार इस value में अगर वो expose होते हैं तो it would not cause any adverse effect. And इंडियन गवर्नमेंट नॉर्मली इन इंडिया ये जो थ्रेशोल्ड लेवल लिमिट वैल्यूज हैं विच इज पब्लिश्ड बाय ACGIH आर नॉर्मली एडॉप्टेड as standard reference value for evaluating the workers exposure to airborne concentration in workplace. Workplace. And this ACGIH, American Conference of Governmental Industrial Hygienists, त्याने काय केलेलं आहे, they have set forward certain permissible exposure levels for 120 chemicals. So they have set certain permissible exposure for 120 chemicals के लिए उन्होंने एक permissible limit दिया हुआ है and prescribed in the second schedule 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 frame under the section 41F of the Factories Act 1987. So I repeat, this ACGIF, this company, this organization has given the permissible exposure level for 120 chemicals as prescribed in the second schedule frame. अंडर दी सेक्शन 41F के सेक्शन में उन्होंने क्या 120 केमिकल्स के लिए उन्हें एक परमिसिबल एक्सपोजर लिमिट दिया हुआ है अंडर दी फैक्ट्री अंडर दी अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 1987 चे एक्ट में उन्होंने कुछ परमिसिबल एक्सपोजर लिमिट दिया है, उसमें ही होना चाहिए रिगार्डिंग दी एयर कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. सो टुडे we have already covered this topic. What are the different toxic chemicals which affects the different part of the body and their effects, what is TLVs, etc. So tomorrow we are going to continue the next topic from the again paper 4. Thank you for watching.